you're worried if your baby is allergic to certain foods, here are some signs to watch out for so that you know when to worry and when not. Hi, I'm Dr. Nancy Silva, mom and pediatrician in Western Chapel, Florida. Some of the first, most easy signs to see when your baby is having allergic reaction to foods are hives. And these are red round bumps, not just little dots. It's hard to say, but they're red round bumps that tend to just keep getting bigger and bigger. And they don't necessarily just follow the area around the mouth. They'll tend to be around the whole body when your baby is really having an allergic reaction. Another sign of an allergic reaction is vomiting or swelling. What are some severe signs that we worry about? We worry about tongue swelling. We worry about coughing. We worry about difficulty swallowing. These are things in which you're going to want to call your doctor right away or call 911. If your baby's tongue is starting to get swollen and they're just coughing and gagging, it's usually not a good sign. And so you want to take emergency action. If they're just getting hives and they're having a little bit of vomiting and you're seeing some general, like they're looking puffier, you do want to call the doctor. Typically, we'll tell you to take some Benadryl. We'll talk about dosing and how frequent to do it and when and if to stop. Typically with hives, what you'll notice is that the Benadryl will help, and then before the next 6-hour dose is due, the hives start coming back. If, however, you're giving Benadryl and no changes happen, chances are they aren't hives, and chances are your baby's not allergic. That's a whole other discussion to have with a doctor, which you would definitely want to have some follow-up appointments. What are the typical foods that we used to say don't give until a year, and now we say go ahead and give because we've had different studies? Peanuts, peanut butter most commonly, and eggs. It used to be that we would say wait till a year old, and that's when it's safe enough to introduce it. But there have been studies that have shown that if you're just introducing it in smaller amounts at a younger age, that you're actually building some desensitization if your child was naturally going to be allergic. So we tell you to start in small amounts. So small amounts of peanut butter, small amount of egg in a food, or even like egg in a cake. Not that I'm recommending egg when you're just starting off. Not that I'm recommending peanut butter when you're just starting off. Just as you're advancing with different foods. So somewhere I'd say around the 9-month to 12-month mark is when I'd say go ahead and start introducing egg into your baby's diet and peanut butter into your baby's diet as well. Be as simple as a soft cracker, and that way they're not going to choke on it, and you just put a little bit of peanut butter. It could just be as simple as a little baby spoon of peanut butter, and you can introduce it that way. In terms of eggs, scrambled eggs is a good option. Some people would like to do the egg whites only and then add the yolk. That's another option too. As with any new food that you're going to introduce to your baby's diet, every 5 to 7 days is when you want to introduce a new food. That means during those 5 to 7 days, every day you are going to expose your baby to that food. So if you're going to start peanut butter, you want to do peanut butter for 5 to 7 days to see if they're okay with it. If you're starting 2 new foods within the same week and your baby does develop some hives, you won't know which food did it. Maybe I could just find out with an allergy test. It's not that simple. It does take a lot of exposure to food to show that you're allergic to it. So sometimes we do these tests and it shows up negative. Negative just means there wasn't a high enough level to show that there's an allergy, or it means that it's truly negative and there's no allergic reaction. So the best thing to do is to avoid all of that and unnecessary testing and just give 1 new food every 5 to 7 days. I hope you found this helpful. Please subscribe to the channel, follow me on social media, leave some comments below. Also, feel free to take advantage of some free guides and some trainings that I've created, and there's more on the way. You can click on the comment below, or you can go to my website, drsilvakidsgrow.com, and you'll go to the shop area and you'll see guides, and you'll also see the trainings. Some example of the guides: I have Mindful Mom 101, I have Fever Tips 101, 30 fun activities for your family when you're bored at home, and also how to find a pediatrician top 5 questions. Until the next time, be kind to yourself, and bye-bye.